Yo, Carl. Yo, listen, Carl, dude. Don't take this fucking. Don't take this personally. Yo, what is up, guys? Today, I'm gonna be talking about. Hold on, let me switch this wallpaper. This is fucking crazy looking. All right. Today, we're gonna be talking about Cosmic Desktop, dudes. This is a good one. All right, Cosmic Desktop. I've installed it. I've got it working. I went through a bunch of shenanigans to get this OBS Studio working because WL, what is it? WLR OBS, like Wayland Roots OBS plugin to get the screen capture working was kind of broken a little bit in the AUR, and I had to try like 3 different times to like get it working. Anyway, this is yo, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This is gonna be a video of me fucking complaining about Cosmic Desktop. Like, let's be real. Um, so something I gotta smoke right here. Let me hold on. Let me go grab a smoke. I gotta use the nicotine thing. All right. So a massive problem that we have in the tech industry is over engineering. Um, we've seen it from Windows. Windows set the standard, right? You over engineer some bullshit, and yeah, and then you have a fucked up bloated desktop, right? Well, that's kind of what's going on here with Cosmic, right? Because there's some simplicity that it's lacking. First of all, this window animation crap, um, it just slows the whole experience down, bro. I think, okay, these desktops out of the fucking box should have the animations turned off. And I'll tell you why. When a person opens it up, like, okay, when a nerd like me wants to get into using a piece of software like this, we always watch videos, right? But me, I'm very anti-animation because, you know, it just takes forever. Like you're fucking soaking up my lifetime right here. Me switching back and forth between these things. Like, let's be real. That's what's happening, right? So, uh, like when I go to find a piece of this software, I watch the videos. I already know on a desktop you can turn off the animations, you can turn them on, this and that. This is something that GNOME also did not have, and still to this day has no way of controlling via their own shit. You either have to go into Dconf editor, or you have to get an extension to shut the animations off, right? This is something that really fucking pisses me off about a lot of software, a lot of desktops, a lot of operating systems. It's this over engineering crap because they're trying to like put out some my product needs to be as flashy and has to look like something from Apple, or it has to have that same level of appeal and quality. And because nerds are suck at art a lot of the time, right? Let's be real, they're not good at this like visual design. Um, they don't understand like the animation thing. It number one, like it's not like for everybody. You know what I mean? Like it's not for me. I don't want the animations. This is way too much. This slidey boy thing. The only time I use animations is for the videos to make it look cool. You know what I mean? So when I open my terminal. All right. Off the animations, let's talk about another thing. Opacity blur. We have none of that here. And that's something I've come to like really love, because when I go like open up Helix, and let's I get a file, let's see, what's a config we got over here? Let's go to Polybar. This got some text. I like having the blur so I don't see the wallpaper necessarily through the background all the way, right? I do like a times 16 blur on this bad boy, right? So yeah, that's a thing. Can't do that. I feel like that's kind of like really necessary, especially when, let's be real. Who's the biggest Wayland boy that this is competing with? Hyperland. Hyperland's got the fucking blur built right in. You know what I mean? Like, it's built into it. All right. So yeah, the blur, that's not there. Um, let's talk about applets. I do like the applets. I like the applets in a lot of ways. Actually, my appearance. Let's go to the panel. Configure applets. The applets are really cool. There's not a lot of them. This is it. And actually, probably one of the most important would be a window title applet, which they just don't have. You'd think this would release with that. And what the window title applet would do, it's like, you ever see, like the way I have my bar set up now that I've been using a bar, on the left, all the way to the left right here, it'll have the name of the window that I'm focused on. So like right now with this window open, it would say kitty, or it would say the squiggly mark because I'm in home, right? We ain't got none of that. No window title right there. That's the last thing that I'm missing to convert this completely into the way that my rice is. All right, window title thing. They got some, I believe, what was it? The ICE libraries or something they released. They had a bunch of documentation I was reading through on how to build applets for the desktop. It doesn't seem super complex if you're a person that does coding. However, I'm not a person that does coding, so when I read it, it made me feel like a complete idiot. But we'll get past that mountain at some point sometime. Let's also talk about fake rounding. All right. Yeah, let's show something real quick. Let's see. And where is it gonna be in the, let's just go in here. I'm gonna turn on the window hints real quick. What is it? Window management, show active hint. And there should be a way around here where I can, is it here? No. Anyway, like this is gonna be very hard to see because I don't know. So the reason why I noticed what I'm about to talk about. So this is the computer that's next to my bed. I have it hooked up to a 50-inch television, and this is how like I watch I watch YouTube videos, I watch movies, I play video games, all kind of like on this machine. And that also will factor into something I'm going to complain about after this, but so I can see the corners on this active window hint, and then also the corners on this selected workspace, they're actually still rounded. Like if you don't have the, oh shit, actually I was about to say something. I was going to say if you don't have the active hint on, they're completely sharp, but they're not. I'm not from California. I don't like Apple products. I am not a rounded corners guy. And when you're trying to sell me square corners, I want square corners, dude. I don't want, you know, what you call it. Let's turn off show active hint. I don't want it to be 98% of the way because that's basically where it is. And it's so hard. It's going to be so hard to see on this recording. And this is honestly just my Asperger's kicking in and I just cannot handle it. But the corners are not actually fucking rounded. They're on like if I had to guess, like a 0.5 radius. Like a 0.5 or maybe a 0.35 or a 0.3. On the radius on it, and I just feel disrespected by that. And I know I know that sounds completely unreasonable, but people who use Linux are unreasonable people. Let's be real. Okay, back to this other thing. So another thing that they messed up, so when you bring up the launcher, I love the launcher, by the way, guys. I liked the way the launcher worked on the GNOME, the custom GNOME desktop. I thought it was great. It kind of does combi mode like Rofi does, where you can have the windows that you have open showing plus whatever you type, right? Let's type something. Let's type GIMP. Oh, what is going on here? Watch when I press M. What's up with that, dude? What's going on here? So, yeah, there's a little glitchiness. So, I've noticed random glitchiness like that. And then the other thing that I noticed, I don't have any way to change where this fucking launcher shows up. And just for example, so on this 50-inch television, the bar, where the bar is on the bottom, that's like my eye level height, right? So when I have the app launcher all the way up there, I got bad eyeballs, dude. I can't read that. That needs to be in the center. You know what I mean? For me to fully be able to, and this is a very much specifically me problem, but I also know a lot of people who like symmetrical, cool things would definitely want their app launcher in the center, and that's just not there. Um, let's see, what are some other things? I probably only got one more other thing to complain about, and that's basically there's still no way to disable the bar. And did I already say that? Anyway, that's not. I don't need to get too deep into that. You got to be able to disable the bar, and yeah. So anyway, I've kind of covered all these things. Outside of those things, right? Love the desktop. It's great. I can't wait till it's fully fleshed out so I can do the things that I want to do. So I can turn off the fucking animations, the over engineering, you know what I mean? I need to like dial the over engineering back a little bit. I don't. Yo, Carl, if you're listening to this, dude, do not let these people over engineer this fucking desktop. This needs to be better than GNOME. All right? It needs to be better than GNOME. It is better than GNOME so far, but there's some glaring problems. And then, you know, a little bit of the glitchiness. And then like right now I'm screen capturing, so you know, like that thing with the launcher where I'm like trying to type something and it closes the launcher, that's probably only because I'm screen capturing. So like that's something you're gonna have to figure out too. And I'll show you. What is it? Yay, this is the thing I'm using. Right here. Or, right? Yeah, see the top one. WLR OVS-HG. Yeah. So yeah, that's my video complaining about Cosmic for like, I don't know, it's gonna probably be about 14 minutes. I think like a year from now this shit'll be great. But when I see stuff you know, like what is it? What would be animations? When I go over to your GitHub, animations, there's a post. I'm getting so lost right now. Right here. This person, I'm assuming is a very nice person. I like the way they respond to stuff. They don't seem like an asshole. Yes, this is also an accessibility feature, not the top priority, right? This should be priority number one. Priority number one, Carl. Jeremy. This has got to happen. This has got to fucking happen. That this should be the next thing that they talk about happening. I'm not gonna sit here. You see how this is like half a second every time I switch it? That's a half a second of my life that you're stealing away from me, guys. That you realize that? You realize that? Anyways, if you like the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the cool things that people do to help boost me in the algorithm. You know, share me on your Discord, share me on your Twitter, do all those cool things. And yeah, I'll check you guys later. I hope all you guys have a good day. I hope you enjoy the video. Peace out.